They lead the starting line. Antron is out first. Doug Foley's trying to hang with him, and it's Antron Brown back-to-back in the countdown. 384.8 outruns a respectable 386.2. And for Antron Brown, a team that seemed to struggle in midseason, they are in championship form.
And as Antron stares at the Wally, he goes back-to-back in this playoff. And we had talked to you ahead of Reading of while you could be a wild card in this countdown, and now you have emerged as a favorite. Why?
We never quit, Amanda. We just keep working hard, digging, no matter where we're at in qualifying. You got to show up on race day. We have that mindset, staying humble, staying hungry. All the glory goes to God. We just never quit, man, and I'm just so proud and blessed to be on this race team. Matco Tools here with Lucas Oils, Toyota Streamlight, everybody, FVP, Hanksifers. We love them, Summit Racing. We're going to see what we can do. Keep it going, baby. Woo!
Experience of Matt Hagan. They thunder off the starting line. Hagan's 51 to Prock's 70. And at the stripe, it is Austin Prock with a 392.4 at 326 miles an hour.
7 wins on the season. Austin and Brian Loans just said you have a points lead that almost seems insurmountable. You said you made big changes ahead of the semis with your Prock rocket. How much trust exists within this team?
Oh, all of it, man. My dad and Thomas and Nate Hildahl and every one of these Cornwall Tools guys is just so incredibly smart. They study their craft every single day, and it shows on the racetrack, and it sure is fun. So this trophy right here, it's going to Rick Hendrick. I know he's out there watching. He's in Europe right now. He wanted to be out here this weekend and couldn't. And yeah, Hendrick Cars doubled up this week. HendrickCars.com doubled up this weekend with Kyle Larson. What a weekend right in his hometown. So proud to drive this Chevrolet Camaro SS. This is a dream come true. Wow! Yeah!
Oh man, Glenn's car made a big move to the left. That may be just enough to give the advantage to Stanfield. No, it's good enough for Glenn. 662 beats a 663. We talked about a couple of defining moments today for Dallas. He had to beat Erica, he did, and he had to slay Stanfield, and he did. This is the 400th career win for Chevrolet and Pro Stock.
KB Titan versus Elite, Aaron Stanfield versus Dallas Glenn. It is a rivalry that we have watched brood all season long, but you're holding that Wally. How much pride is in that, Dallas?
Oh, a lot. You know, I had to work really hard for this. I'm really tired, and you know, Aaron and I always have really good races. He's super tough, super great racer. You know, I didn't drive. I don't feel like I drove as good as I was doing in Reading. But I definitely drove a lot better there in the final. I had to earn that one. That thing went hard left. I had to drive it out of the wall. But, you know, Rad Torque Systems, I'm sure they're cheering on from home. DPF Parts Direct, Summit, everybody at KB Titan Racing's here. Thank you, Ken and Judy. And right on. Hey, got the points lead back. Woo!
A red light start for Gadsden by 13 thousandths of a second. Matt Smith basically unopposed.
The Denso Flagon team just made it up to the top end of Matt Smith. A big kiss from his wife, Angie Smith, and you are now the points leader. What message do you hope this sends to Gage Herrera?
Well, I don't know. We got a good bike this weekend, and this Denso, Outlaw Bear, Greg Butcher Truck, and Mark Stockseth, Smith Trucking, Max ECU, everybody helps us. Steve Nichols, thank you for coming. My wife Angie, Gianna, Scrappers Racing. Man, it's a dream come true to win at your home track.
The final round of Pro Mod, an international battle. Here we go. Harvey snapped off first, 29-82. Harvey's hanging out of the race car, and he is going to outrun Dimitri Samaruka. Travis Harvey has come, and he has conquered.
In his debut, the Carolina kid, Travis Harvey, has won here in his home state, holding his first Wally in NHRA drag racing. And in our last interview, you said that this was a dream. Travis, how real is it now?
It's awesome. I just can't believe it. First of all, I want to thank God for blessing me and keeping me safe and all these drivers out here. But I just want to thank Bahrain One and Khaled Al-Balushi, Justin Bond, all the guys on the team that helped me get here, and all my fans and family at home. I just want to thank y'all for all the support. It's awesome.
Mitch Brown just climbed off the bike. It fired up down there. But then instead of rolling forward to go through the burnout, and you can see how annoyed the team is that they're not even going to be able to mount a challenge. Larry McBride on the Pingle bike for Trimtex. Already locked up the championship. And he has just been told you will run unopposed for the Z-Max Wally. That is heartbreaking. At this point, I'm thinking, if I'm Mitch, I want Larry to run the world record. All right, Spider-Man, you have the stage. I'm not sure if he's fighting the bike or the other way around. 487, 238 miles an hour. And the Spider-Man does what Spider-Man does.
Welding, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
The teams have done all they can. Julie left, Joe right. Julie is hazing the tires, and Joe Maynard, 527. 273 miles an hour, that's a winner. Maynard hit the gas first. 60 feet, Julie was right there. By the time they get left, Bellemere right. Alcohol funny car, final round. Rev him up. Stage him up. Cut him loose. Ouch. Unless Bellemere blows the body off, he wins it. He wins it 551 to a 552, but it really wasn't that close if you're watching the starting line. Something obviously distracted Bob McCosh down there. He had a reaction time started with a 1. Sean Bellemere in the 1980s. The handicap goes to the slower car, in this case the door car. But there's no breakout in comp. Get there, baby. Turn it green and get there. That's all that matters. Performance, performance, performance. Red light start, Jared Kimbrough. Larry Pritchett wins it. Handicap, almost exactly 1 second. This will be a handicap start. Left lane will leave first. Breakout rules are in effect. If you run quicker than what you predicted, you can break out. Monty Bogan, a player in the National Points Championship. This would be big if he could turn on the light. Logan doesn't care a lick about Monty Bogan's points implications. He just wants to take a trophy back to Indiana. Here comes the Firebird. Red light start. Monty Bogan jumps too soon. It's 013. R.E.D. Logan Bellinger takes home the trophy. Couple of classic Chevrolets. Here's the deal. In stock eliminator, if you race a car that is the same category as yours, that's horsepower divided into the weight of the car, it's heads up. They are both G-stock automatics. No handicap, no breakout. It is a flat-out performance drag race. Turn it green and get there. Tim Barrett left side, Kenny Anderson right. Neither driver has ever hoisted a Wally. Heads up, a performance final round in stock eliminator and a first-time winner. Barrett standing up the Camaro as he always does. Kenny Anderson right there alongside. Chasing down to the stripe. Tim Barrett out in front. Tim Barrett holds him off. Tim Barrett turns on the win light at 1092, 119. His wife Linda, it's her car. She's excited about Tim Barrett finally getting the win. Have wives who also race in NHRA competition. down there rooting on their hubbies. Ray in the right, Jack in the left. Does the trophy stay here or does the trophy go north? We're going to know 8.9 seconds from now. Green lights are a beautiful thing. Now watch for wind lights. Will it be lane 12 or lane 34? 893 beats 894. Ray Miller gets the win. Both drivers off on the green. That's the throttle stop doing its thing. Now David runs a bigger mile an hour. That's why he'll drop back. He'll start closing in. He'll get the nose out in front. He'll take the win. Check it out. 991, 165. I don't know what happened to Tim Powell's car, but it was way back to the number. 998 at 155. Sportsman. Tyler Kahele on the left side, the engine builder out of Georgia. And Sandy Wilkins in the right. The Sand Flea, if you were with us earlier, you heard the story. Last night, winning the semifinals, blew the motor up. Couldn't fix it. Didn't have a spare. Called one of his customers that has the same engine. Can I borrow that? Guy said, yeah, no problem. He was in Chicago. They both started driving. They met halfway. Put it in the car this morning. Fired it up at noon today. This is home for Sandy Wilkins. He lives Manula, just on the other side of town. He's never won his hometown race. He went to a whole lot of effort to come up here and race for it. And Tyler Kahele couldn't care less. Sandy's coming in dialing blind with an engine that he thinks he knows. And both drivers away on a green. Wilkins is closing in. Does the dream pay off? No. 695, Tyler Kahele. No parachute at 199 miles an hour. The retired firefighter out of Massachusetts in the left side. You can see their predictions down on the scoreboard. Handicap head start goes to the slower car. That's Taylor. 1700ths of a second later, Capella will be on the chase. Get there. Don't run too quick. If both do, whoever's close for a beer winner. For the trophy and right trailer stop dragster. Both drivers away on a green. Chad Traylor out there. Chuck ain't gonna get him. 6,000ths of a second at the stripe. 7:15 for the win. 182 miles an hour. Congratulations to Team Taylor, Team Parr, Team Sticker Punk. Chuck Rapella left a little bit back here on the starting line. Ran 696 down the racetrack. Came up 6,000ths of a second short.